So you see that Dolby Atmos logo on a new soundbar or on your favorite streaming service, and you probably just think, oh, cool, better sound. But today, we're going to talk about what it really means, because this isn't just a story about audio tech. Nope, it's a story about a business decision that is shaking up entire industries. Yeah, you've seen this logo plastered on everything, right? It's on your phone, at the movie theater, on new music releases. It's become the symbol for a premium experience. But what's the deal? Beyond the marketing hype, what is it actually doing to the sound? And more importantly, why are companies from Apple to AMC theaters pouring millions upon millions into it? And that is the heart of what we're digging into. Dolby Atmos isn't just tweaking how we listen, it's fundamentally changing the financial rulebook for creators. It's literally creating new ways for artists to get paid, and it's deciding which movies get that blockbuster premium treatment. Okay, but before we get into the dollars and cents, we've got to get our heads around the technology. And let's be super clear here. This isn't some minor upgrade like going from mono to stereo. This is a complete paradigm shift, a total rewrite of the rules for how sound works. I love this analogy right here. Think about traditional stereo on the left as a beautiful but totally flat painting. The sound is stuck, right? It's coming from a left channel and a right channel. That's it. Now look at Dolby Atmos. It's like a 3D sculpture. You can walk around it. You can hear things from above you, from behind you, from all around. You're not just looking at a picture of sound, you are inside a sculpture of sound. It's dynamic, it's immersive. So how do they pull this off? Well, the magic words are object-based audio. Instead of a sound engineer mixing a guitar into the left speaker, they can now treat that guitar as its own little object in a virtual 3D room. That object can be placed anywhere, and it can be programmed to move. This gives creators this insane level of control and gives you that feeling that you are right there smack in the middle of it all. All right, tech lesson over. Now let's follow the money. And wow, the first place we land is the music industry, where Atmos has, in record time, become the new gold standard. 5,000%. I mean, just let that number sink in for a second. Since Apple Music rolled out spatial audio with Dolby Atmos back in 2021, the number of songs available in the format has shot up by 5,000%. This is not a niche trend. This is a full-blown explosion. And this isn't just record labels pushing something new. Listeners are all over it. The number of streams has tripled in just 2 years. It completely dominates the charts. Over 80% of the top global hits are in Atmos. And maybe most importantly, almost everyone with access to it has actually given it a try. People are curious, and they're engaging. And here it is. This is the number that changed everything. The one that made every single artist and record label snap to attention. Apple Music is paying out up to a 10% royalty bonus for streams of songs that are in spatial audio. And this right here lays out the new reality for artists. It's a pretty stark choice, isn't it? On one side, with Atmos, you get that royalty bonus, and just as crucial, you get promoted in those big, popular spatial audio playlists. But without it, you're not just missing out on extra cash. You could be losing a huge chunk of your visibility. It's quickly becoming a massive competitive disadvantage not to be in Atmos. And don't think for a second this is just for up-and-coming artists trying to get an edge. No way. The biggest players on the planet are all in. Universal Music Group is spending a fortune converting thousands of iconic songs from its catalog, calling it a visceral experience. That tells you this is a long-term strategy. They're basically future-proofing their crown jewels. Okay, so music is one massive piece of the puzzle. Now let's switch gears and head to the movies. Because this push for premium, immersive sound isn't just happening in your headphones. It is fundamentally reshaping the big screen experience and connecting it directly to your living room. And just look at these projections. It's wild. The market for home gear that supports Atmos, we're talking soundbars, TVs, receivers, is set to more than triple in the next decade, rocketing towards nearly $13 billion. This means people aren't just buying a new soundbar, they are actively building Atmos-ready ecosystems in their own homes, and they're hungry for content to play on it. And that hunger translates directly into ticket sales. Right now, a full quarter of all US box office money comes from premium formats like Dolby Cinema and IMAX. That is a huge slice of the pie, and it's proof that audiences will absolutely pay more for a better, more immersive experience. The dominance in theaters is just absolute. Think about what this means for a filmmaker. You can now put the sound of rain above the audience's head. You can have a helicopter literally fly from behind the screen right over everyone and disappear out the back. It's an incredible tool. And the industry stats speak for themselves. Almost every single major blockbuster is in Atmos. We're talking over 6,000 screens worldwide and growing, with huge chains like AMC doubling down on it. At this point, if you're making a big budget movie, releasing in Atmos isn't a choice, it's a necessity. So, we've looked at music, we've looked at movies, we've looked at the tech and the money. Let's pull it all together. What's the final verdict here? Is Dolby Atmos just a fancy gimmick, or is it an essential investment? Well, the thing is, the answer really depends on who you are. For the big guys, the major studios and artists, the benefit is obvious. It's about maximizing revenue and making sure their work stays relevant for decades. But for an indie creator, that initial mixing cost, anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a track, well, that can be a huge hurdle. Still, getting that competitive edge, getting on those playlists, it might just be a gamble worth taking. So here's the bottom line. Dolby Atmos is absolutely a powerful strategic investment. It offers real, tangible benefits, both financially and creatively, that you just can't ignore. But, and this is a big but, it's not a magic bullet. It's not going to make a bad song good, and it won't save a bad movie. It's a tool, a powerful one that amplifies quality and opens doors to new money. And that really leaves us with the big final question, doesn't it? We are moving very, very fast toward a world where this kind of immersive 3D sound isn't the cool new feature anymore. It's just the baseline. It's the expectation. So the question for creators is no longer just, what does it cost to get into Atmos? It's becoming, what is the cost of being left behind in a flat 2D world?